fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
Happy Friday, everyone. We are at the end of our first week of Living Local 15, and it has been an exciting week. And the best news is we get to do it all over again each day. So join me every weekday morning at 9 a.m. right here. And I have to tell you, creating a new show like this has been so much fun, and we have all been putting in the work. So here's some behind the scenes of building Living Local 15. And welcome to Living Local 15. I'm Jessica Williams, and I'm so happy to be here.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
I am here at the Botanical Conservatory, a tropical garden in the heart of downtown Fort Wayne. Let's explore this oasis. Come on. So Nate, you are the general manager here at the conservatory, and you have an exhibit going on, Paris, City of Light and Love. Tell me about the exhibit.
Absolutely. So our Paris City of Light and Love garden exhibit has been going since the end of June. It'll go until mid-November for us, and it's a great opportunity to take that summer vacation to Paris you always wanted while being able to go to work the next day. So you're going to come out to the conservatory, you're going to enjoy Paris, and it's a great opportunity.
It is, and it's so beautiful here, and you guys build all of this for this theme, and you shut it down and build it again. How has that process been?
4 times a year we're out here tearing it all out and redoing it. And what we're finding is that it's keeping the community engaged, it's keeping people coming back. There's always a new photo opportunity. And then as far as our mission's concerned, it actually allows us to do more horticulturally than we would be able to do in our small footprint. So it's been super educational for folks as well.
Yes, and so as we're looking at this whole Paris concept, you know, people are able to come in and take photos, right?
Absolutely. So we're a photographer's dream, or I hope. You can absolutely come in, get those wedding photos, get those shower photos, get any family photos that you're looking for.
That is wonderful. And everyone just has to pay for admission. And they can come in and take unlimited. I mean, it's so scenic and all these shots. Let's explore it a little bit.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So this area over here, tell me about the experience of Paris throughout this exhibit.
So we couldn't do Paris without the Eiffel Tower.
Oh yes,
So
that's beautiful.
What we've offered here for folks, it's a great selfie spot. It's a good opportunity for you to get that Instagram post in Paris, right?
Yes.
Furthermore, we have that park bench overlooking the Eiffel Tower, which is a great opportunity for folks to just sit back, relax, take it all in. And then as we go this way here, we have that opportunity for folks to imagine themselves in a Paris romantic picnic. You see that tandem bicycle.
Yes.
You also see that basket full of goodies. And we want people to imagine that they're on a nice date.
Yes, I love this so much. Wow, this is such a nice experience. And so we're approaching a bistro.
Yes.
Yeah, so tell me about this.
You can't do Paris without that quintessential cafe. So what we have here for folks, you get that cafe experience, you sit down, you enjoy yourself, then take a few photos, kind of a trend here,
Yes.
and enjoy that Paris vibe.
Yes, and people can sip on coffee and have a little nibble because I saw that you guys have a cafe when we walked in.
Absolutely. So Conjure Coffee's been with us for a couple years now. Visitors have loved coming out with coffee and their pastry, enjoying the scene in the garden, taking a seat at the cafe tables here.
Yes, it's so perfect. And it's a local roast?
Yes. So they're a local roastery, a few locations here in town, and they've graced us with their presence at the conservatory.
That's awesome. It's a perfect pairing.
Yeah.
It is. So tell us about how people can come. What are the specials, the prices?
Absolutely. So our admission rate, it's $7 for an adult, $5 for a child. Babies are free. Come to the front desk. We don't do any advance tickets. We've got plenty of room for folks. We're never quite that crowded. So come on out, enjoy yourself. You'll have a nice day stroll. And then Thursday nights, for those that are interested, 5 to 8 p.m. is $1 admission.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group. You're watching Living Local 15.
As you all know, the NFL football season kicks off this Sunday here on CBS. And what better way than to wash down some wings and some fries than with an ice cold beer? But with a twist. Welcome to Living Local Cocktail Corner. And today I'm going to show you how to spruce up your beer. Now, as you see, we have 3 different types that I'm going to show you, so let's get started. This is called a beer shandy. So it's taking your typical beer and it is giving it a little twist and making it fruity and delightful. So we're going to start off with our first beer, which is a lemon shandy. So all you have to do, it's so simple to make, okay? So simple to make. You just pop off that top and you're going to use 3/4 of the glass and fill it up with beer. And this is, like I said, so easy to make quickly for your guests. You're gonna impress them, look at that, ooh-wee. You will impress them with making it fruity and flavorful. And you just do a nice slow pour. And then as that settles, you can go ahead and take your lemonade of choice, lemonade of choice, and go ahead and pour that. And as you do a slow pour, you'll see, look at that, how it starts to blend out. And like I said, 3/4 of beer and 1/4 of lemonade. Just like that. And of course, you want to make it stylish. Give it a nice little flair. You can cut your lemon wedges just like this, your lemon wedges, and add it right off to the side. And look at that. Look at that. So easy, right? It only takes minutes. And now you have a lemon shandy. Okay, let's give the lemon shandy a little tasty taste. So delightful, so delightful. Now let's move on. If you want something a bit more citrusy, okay, and give it a different little flair, then you can do a grapefruit shandy. Same thing. You are popping your Corona, and you can really use any type of beers of your choice. It can be a light beer, it can be a dark beer, but I use a Mexican beer this time, which is the Corona. It gives it a nice little taste. And if you want to get an even better pour, you can turn your glass to the side. Look at that. Like I said, it's about 3/4 of what you want to pour in the glass, just like that. And this time we have a ruby red grapefruit juice. And you can just pour that, get it on this side, pour that up, another 1/4 of the glass, and looky. And of course, we're gonna do our garnishes. We have to have our garnish. So it's so easy to cut a little wedge of the grapefruit and slide it right off to the side. And now we have our grapefruit shandy all done. Cheers to that. If you really wanna add some creative flavor to your cocktail, then what you want to do is add some lavender, right? Add a little creativity. I'm going to show you how to make the lemon shandy, but with the lavender simple syrup. And let me tell you, a lavender simple syrup is so easy. It's so easy to make. We're going to put it up. It is basically 1 part water, 1 part sugar. You bring it to a boil, add your lavender buds, and let it soak for just a little bit before you drain it. And then you have this beauty right here, the lavender simple syrup. So same thing applies. You're gonna pop open that Corona, right? And the best thing is the more and more you make these, you'll get the perfect pour. So the same thing applies. You have your Corona. Then we're gonna take our lemonade and slowly pour that as well. Ooh-wee. Look at that. And then the final thing you're going to do on the lemonade, finish that off at the top. Then you're going to put your lavender. So to make this a lemon lavender shandy, you are going to use your jigger, which is a cocktail measuring cup. And we're going to use 1 ounce, okay? So pop that open, 1 ounce of lavender simple syrup, and let that pour just like that. Yes, and then you can just pour that right on top, and you'll start to see it flare down. And so the fun thing about putting a little style and decor on this one, right, kind of top it off, get that nice little beer fuzz on top. What you're going to do is take a little wheel of the lemon, okay, set it right on top, and then you're going to take a couple of buds of the lavender and sprinkle that on top as well. And then you're going to take a half a wheel, and sometimes it stays and sometimes it floats down a bit. And there you have it. And you have your lavender lemon shandy. Let's give this one a taste. Out of all of these, the lavender lemon one is the absolute best. These are easy recipes that you can make right at home very quickly for the kickoff game. We will have all of the recipes located on our website. Cheers! I'll see you after the break.
Go to the Living Local 15 page on WANE.com for recipes from the show, to watch a segment again, and to get information on products and services featured on Living Local 15.
This segment sponsored by Local 166. I am here with Chris with Local 166. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
So tell me about this program in the school.
It is a 5-year apprenticeship program. So you go to work during the day, you go to school in the evenings for the most part, and we cover 4 trades: pipe fitters, pipe welders, HVAC service technicians, and plumbers, all of which come here for class and go to the job site and earn a living wage during the day.
Okay, that's awesome. And so we are actually in one of the labs that the students train in. So tell me where we are and what is going on with all this beautiful equipment.
We take a lot of pride in this lab. This is our plumbing service lab. So we have all different types and makes of water heaters over here, from commercial down to a typical residential type style. And we found is the #1 call for the residential or the plumbing service for that matter is drain cleaning and water heaters. So this whole lab is built to train the next generation on how to meet the customer's needs.
That's nice.
So,
okay, and what's going on over here?
So this is our faucet repair table. So some of the higher end faucets, you can actually pull out the cartridges, replace seals, replace the cartridges, and instead of throwing away something, actually repair it. And we teach all of our plumbing service apprentices how to operate this. Everything here is hooked up to water. And one of the extra things that we did is all of our drainage piping is clear. So you can actually see the turbulence in the water and the way that water flows through the piping, which is kind of nice because most people can't get to, never have an opportunity to see that.
Yes, that is incredible. And I like that it's so hands-on and everything works, so the students are really getting a good experience.
Absolutely.
Actually,
real world, realistic.
Real world. Let's try to talk to a student.
Sure.
All right, let's see if we can get a student. I have here Jared, who is a second-year student, and we just pulled him out of applied science class.
Yep.
Okay, thank you so much for chatting with us. So tell me, how have you been enjoying this program?
Oh, it's been great. A wonderful experience.
That's great. So what have you been learning so far?
I've learned a lot. How to run pipe, do takeoffs on pipe, drawing, drafting, drawing interpretation, so basically how to read prints. welding, soldering, brazing.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a whole collection of tools there. I love that. And what made you join this program in the first place?
Unions offer a lot of benefits that you can't find anymore, like pensions. You have higher pay than non-union, typically. So, yeah, basically that.
Yes, and so as you are learning these different tools and assets, what is your favorite thing so far that you've learned?
Welding. I really enjoy welding. Yeah, I'd say
Why?
that's probably. When you're welding, you really get into a state of mind that it's almost meditative.
And so have you crossed over and taken classes at Ivy Tech?
Through Ivy Tech, we have some online classes that we take.
Okay, that's great. So you get kind of like a combination of education there. And what do you hope to do next in your career?
Just continue to grow and learn. I think I'll probably do the plumbing path, so I'll get my plumbing license, and yeah, that'll set me up for the future.
That's exciting. Well, best of luck to you on this journey. Yes, thank you for chatting with us.
Yeah, of course, anytime.
Yes. This segment sponsored by Local 166.
Okay, best reviews time. Judd, one of my faves, he's here, and you're ready to talk about, well, some affordable products that's going to keep us, I guess, going when we get a little bit banged up, right?
Absolutely. And at Best Reviews, we reviewed a lot of modalities, such as a foam roller, which is a great piece of equipment to work on what we call the soft tissue, the connective tissue that surrounds your knees, for example.
Okay.
So this foam roller and this massage stick, both these pieces of equipment are invaluable pieces of training modalities to help you alleviate and even fix knee pain.
And you've done the reviews on these, so these are ones that you feel confident in that they are going to if people are experiencing that kind of knee pain, these are things that they're going to step right in and be able to help them.
I'm so confident in these that I think everybody 50 plus should have them in their home.
50 plus, all right, and affordable too. Let's go down the way here. What is this fancy little gadget?
It's just a cool gadget called the trigger point ball. It's a medium-sized trigger point ball that is really effective at helping eliminate lower back pain. People often address lower back pain by treating the site of the pain. That's usually the symptom. We want to address the cause. And by using this ball, you can put it on the deep, tight gluteal muscles that are often stiff. And when they're stiff, they cause lower back pain, like yourself. We were discussing.
That's right.
This would be a great tool for you to use at your house.
Okay.
Just, maybe 30 seconds on each side, morning and at night, to help relieve some stress in your hips.
Sure.
Would really take some strain off your lower back.
Okay, and using it in different areas, which is always great, right?
Absolutely.
And learning how to do so. This strikes me as, is this for the arm, the elbow? What do we have here?
This is a personal favorite of mine. I wear this a lot myself. So, this is an elbow sleeve, and one of my favorite brands called Shock Jock. I reviewed this recently at Best Reviews, and it was my favorite. I wear it when I work out right now because, as a lot of 50 plus people know, a common issue is what we call medial epicondylitis and lateral epicondylitis.
Well, that's what you call it.
Yeah,
yes.
well, AKA.
I call it pain.
Pain, and also golfers or tennis elbow.
Sure.
Really common symptom and pain. So what we do with this piece of equipment, we slide it over our arm, and it's supposed to be nice and tight and snug, but this great piece of equipment has these two nodules that really squeeze both parts of the elbow.
Got it.
Great piece of equipment. I've watched it minimize a lot of aches and pains in many of my clients, and I highly recommend it if you're dealing with golfers or tennis elbow.
Judd says it's a go, it's a go. All right, foot pain, a lot of us dealing with that. I'm more in the back region, but people complain all the time, whether it's plantar fasciitis, other problems. Talk about what this device does.
Well, I'll tell you right now, based on all the 50 plus clients I work with worldwide, plantar fasciitis is probably one of the #1 ailments they have. You can attribute it to tight calves, faulty footwear, but what this does, you put it under your foot and you roll the bottom of your foot over these nodules, and it creates nutrient-rich blood flow, helps break down scar tissue, because plantar fasciitis basically is tissue degeneration as we get older. There's no way around it. Your foot takes a beating. So Highly recommend this gadget. Like I was telling my friends earlier, I often shave in my bathroom as I roll this under my foot. Believe it or not, it actually works.
That's quite skill. That's a big skill, shaving and rolling the feet at the same time. Where can we find obviously these products, others? If we want to get a best review from you, how do we do that? Where do we go?
Highly recommend going to bestreviews.com. Our #1 goal is to simplify your purchasing decisions.
Love it. All right, Judd, great job. I think I'm going to go get my back, my knee, my hip, all of it. I'm going to get it right.
Get after it.
Let's go.
This segment is brought to you by Best Reviews, which is owned by our parent company, Nexstar. You can find more on the products and where to buy them on our website, WANE.com. Well, that's a wrap. Thanks so much for joining us. And remember, it's never too late to live your best life. So you have an amazing weekend, and I will see you on Monday.
Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.